I got plant mail. Not only am I going to open this for you today, but I'm also going to talk to you about how to have the absolute best experience with plant shopping online. Welcome to my channel. I'm Cece with One Green Pea. We shop for everything online these days, but for some reason, plant shopping seems a little scary. Not to worry, I've done it a lot and I'm here to help. I will offer you my best tips and suggestions. I'll do a live plant unboxing. I'll talk about what to do when your plant arrives. And at the end, I'm naming names. I will give you my top choices for plant shopping online. Although I prefer to shop for plants live and in person, that's just not always a good option for all of us. We also have a much wider variety of plants available to us when we're shopping online, and oftentimes the prices are better. There are a variety of places to shop online as well. There are many different plant shops. There are a lot of fabulous Etsy sellers, and even in your local Facebook groups, you can find people selling really high quality plants. I have bought from all of those sources, and I will talk to you about what some of my favorites are. Let's jump right in with my top tips for online plant shopping. Tip number one is vet the shop. Before you pick your plant and send them money, be sure that you have thoroughly looked over the website. Check the variety of plants being offered. Look at reviews. Check out their socials. They're oftentimes posting on Instagram or Facebook, and then people comment on them, and people tend to be very honest about their experiences in the comments on the socials. So that is a great place to be able to vet out the shop you're looking at. Tip number two is check their guarantees, their terms of sale. Do they guarantee that you will receive a live plant? Or is their guarantee more generous, that your plant will live 2 weeks or a month? It's really important to know before you order so that if something happens, then you know what your choices are. Some shops I have ordered from have certain restrictions such that you can't repot your plant for a month or that voids their warranty. Really important, check their guarantee. Tip number three is to shop during the best weather months, and that would be during spring and fall. Even if you have totally mild weather and it never gets below freezing or above 70 degrees, your plant is traveling from somewhere, meaning it's on an airplane or more likely a truck coming across places that have probably dangerously low temperatures or high temperatures in the winter or the summer. Now, if you absolutely must shop during the seasons of summer or winter, you can usually have the shop add in either a winter protection pack or a heat protection pack so that they can keep the plant at a moderate temperature. And that, in my experience, has worked rather well. My final online shopping tip is this. If you have your eye on something rather expensive and rather rare, order something smaller and less expensive first. That way you're going to have some experience with the shop. You're going to know the quality of the plants they offer. You're going to know how well they pack and how quickly the item gets to you. And then if all of that goes well, then I would recommend you can go forth and order your more expensive, your more rare plant. Overall, I have had very good experiences with shopping for plants online, but once in a while something goes awry. I ordered an alocasia from an online shop, and when it arrived, it looked okay. It looked a little beat up, but that is not unexpected. But then over the next 2 weeks, the plant lost literally every leaf. It just looked worse and worse every single day. I contacted the company right away after a couple of days when I noticed that the plant was declining in plants, leaves were dropping. They said, sometimes there's some shock involved. Let us know after 2 weeks. And so I took pictures every couple of days, and at 2 weeks I sent pictures in, contacted them again and said my plant did not bounce back, and they very graciously refunded my money. I'm hoping that maybe this plant will come back, but regardless of that, this is not what I ordered. I ordered a live, healthy plant. And so I really feel quite justified in asking for a refund. Before I get to unboxing my plant, I want to do an overview of the steps you should take when a plant arrives. Number 1 is unbox it immediately. Take the plant out of the box, remove all of the packaging, and inspect the plant really closely. This is when I would also take photographs, because if something is not right, the company is going to want to know exactly how it looked when it arrived. So I take photographs. After that, I check the soil to see if the soil is dry. If it is dry, then I give it a nice, good drink. Following the watering, I will spray down my plant with neem oil. Neem oil, as I've said before, is just a fantastic preventative. It also helps to kill any insects or eggs or anything that may have traveled in with that plant. And then I isolate the plant. That is the hardest part for me, because I really just want to display my plant right away when I get it. But it is really important to give that plant A, time to recover from the shock of traveling, but B, just keep it apart from the rest of your plants in case there is any sort of an insect or even a fungus that the plant came in with. All right, let's get to the unboxing. Okay, let's unbox. So first I need to say that these plants came from plantswagshop.com. I'm doing a collaboration with them on Instagram, so they very kindly sent me some plants, and yeah, this is live. So I'll get to show you exactly how they pack their plants and what I do with them. First of all, let me show you the inside of this box. This is so amazing. It has individual compartments, so these plants literally cannot move. I'll open this one up first. This is spectacular packing. So it is in an insulated heat sleeve because it's cold here. And a little description insert here. Let's open her up. Wow, gorgeous. So this is a ZZ plant, as you can see. And I want to point this out. They have included a heat pack in here. So not only is it in an insulated bag inside a cardboard box, but they've also put in a heat pack to keep the plant warm, which is really wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna remove the packaging. I had to go get a new tool. There's a plastic zip tie, and I didn't want to cut myself using my blade, so got little nippers. Safety first. And then let's take it out of the plastic. Looks so good. Okay, I'm going to remove this paper. They put the paper on top to keep the soil intact. And take a look. So yes, we have a dead leaf down here. Not worried about that guy. I will actually just pull that right out, no problem. It does feel a little dry, so I will give this a drink. I will also take this stick out. This also helps the plant from getting crushed. So they just thought through so many things. This plant looks beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The leaves are shiny and so many stems. Look at all the stems in there. I mean, this is packed. This is a high value plant. So it looks gorgeous. Plant number 2. Again, in an insulated sleeve. This is an Alocasia Hylo Beauty. And Alocasia are pretty sensitive plants, so I'm not surprised at all to see the sad leaves. I'm going to get it out of its wrapping. This one is super moist. As they know, Alocasia do not like to dry out. Overall, beautiful plant, beautiful plant. I'm going to, like I said, spray both of these plants with neem oil solution and then isolate them in my bathtub. It's also a great spot because they will be getting the maximum humidity that my house has to offer. And I'm quite certain this plant is going to bounce back. And I'm heartened to see this brand new leaf popping up right here. So this plant has gone through some stress for sure in the shipping process. I'm not going to stress it out anymore. I'm just going to, like I said, just give it a neem oil spray, put it in my bathtub, and I'm really excited. These are gorgeous plants. So thank you to Plant Swag Shop. Okay, I promised you I would share my favorite online plant shops. As I said at the beginning, I have had great success ordering from friends in my Facebook plant groups and also from various Etsy sellers. And I'll put the names of the Etsy sellers I have had good experiences with in my info box. But as far as the plant shops online that I would recommend and have had great experiences with, the best plant shop for gifting, in my opinion, is Plant Swag Shop. Plant Swag Shop has great plants and great customer service, but they have some rather unique and fun gifting ideas. They do corporate gifting, but they also do plant subscriptions. And that's just a really fun way to gift someone the gift of plant ownership. If someone on your gift list is new to plants, then it's really fun to give them a subscription and they get something new every month for as long as you determine, 3 months, 6 months, maybe a year if you're very generous. The plant shop with the best prices, hands down, plantarena.com. Now, straight up, their catalog prices are not the best and the lowest, but they always have a sale. If you're on their mailing list, then you will see you virtually should never pay full price for a plant from plantarena.com. I have gotten some great plants at 50–60% off. So that's the shop for the best prices. The shop, in my opinion, with the highest quality of plants is Steve's Leaves. Steve's Leaves is an institution. They've been around for a really long time. They're a family-run company with a tremendous selection and just absolutely super high-quality plants. Everything I've gotten from them has been top, has arrived in perfect condition and then just thrived. So those are 3 of my top online plant shops. If you have a plant shop you've had a great experience with, I would love to hear that in the comments below. I hope this video was helpful to you and that maybe it inspired you to do a little shopping online. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and remember, subscribe to my channel so you never miss any of my planty content. Until next time, my plant friends, let's keep growing together a greener world.